Hi, happy Tuesday, and welcome to Now, the fun show hosted by me, Curtis P. Today we're kicking the entire show off talking about a very big topic that happened today in the simming community, that being the Sims 3 live broadcast. Yes, that's right, if you missed it, because I certainly did. I actually slept in today, but I found some recaps online and actually watched the live broadcast before EA did this to it, which is very sad. So hopefully that becomes public in the future, but until then, I have all of the details for you. First up, they talked about the movie stuff pack, which is currently available, actually. You can go and buy that if you want to. So it was kind of cool to see them show off more of it, as I haven't actually purchased the movie stuff pack, but maybe I will in the future, because it does have some really cool things. The people at EA also showed off into the future a little bit more before we get to actually get our hands onto it. This time going into more detail about the outer edges of the new world that we get with Into the Future. That being the more desolate area that's beyond the utopian area, or dystopian if you mess up the future. So again, a really cool little look into the future there. Of course, Into the Future coming out in the future. Dun dun dun! If you want a date, I can't remember it off the top of my mind, but again, Google is a thing. And last, they talked about the new town coming to the Sims 3 online store, that being Midnight Hollow. The cool thing about Midnight Hollow, well, of course, it is a brand new town full of brand new Sims, which is kind of cool. But the big thing here is it has open for business type things built right into the online pack. So once you purchase and download the pack from the store, you'll get special rugs, pedestals, and like a car space, which when you place objects into their appropriate locations, you can sell them, which is sweet! Of course, you'll also need like a register and probably a door to let people in and out of your shop. But it's pretty cool because you can sell almost anything in like the buy mode that you can put on any of like the rugs. If you put them on the rug, then you can sell that object. If you put them on the pedestal, if it'll fit on the pedestal like a smaller object, you can sell that. Or of course, cars, they get their own special place because you can't really put that on a rug or a pedestal. So once you set up your new shop full of all the cool things, probably a bunch of toilets, maybe some fridges, the next thing you're gonna wanna do is set your shop hours. You can do that by simply clicking on the door and then setting the appropriate hours to which you want your shop to be open. You can then click on the new register to actually set the markup / discount on all of the items in the current room, on the lot, or you can set individual items, which is actually kind of cool, allowing you to set different prices for everything and making it a lot easier to manage your store. Though if you don't want to build your own store from the ground up, you can of course buy a pre-built community lot for your new store. In the town there are already bookstores, there's an art gallery, and there is a general store, but of course you can rebuild them to your heart's content. But a cool part that comes with the golden version of this town is of course the golden toy shop. You can actually make and sell toys right in this brand new shop. Of course, this comes with the gold edition of the world. So using these special machines, you can build a bunch of different really cool toys for your kids and everyone else in the family. Another tidbit for all of you here, you can of course start a shop on a community lot, but you can also start one on your home lot if you're interested. So some great new information from the Sims Live broadcast. Of course, they did also drop the information that there is a brand new edition of the Sims magazine. You can access that online, or of course you can download it for free onto your iPad. If you're interested in learning more about the Sims Live broadcast, well, of course you can check out their channel on YouTube. The video will at some point hopefully reappear on their channel. I watched it earlier today, but they've of course made it private, so hopefully that changes in the future. Or by the time this actually gets online and you watch it, it's already changed, so then don't worry about it. Next up in the world of news, I'm not leaving video games yet because today is the big video game day of the week / month / possibly year if you're really into this. It is the day when Grand Theft Auto 5 drops into the world for PlayStation 3 and of course the Xbox 360. Now many of you may be like, I've already been playing the game for a while, thanks to Amazon. Because Amazon did actually ship out copies of the game a little early, so something, of course, that if you ordered the game through Amazon, that's a plus right there. At the current time, no numbers have been released as to how many orders of Grand Theft Auto 5 have been made. An estimation I came across online states that around 24 million units of this game may be sold. That comes to around $1.4 billion, which is a lot of dollars. Along with the new game though, Rockstar was not leaving out the mobile platform. No, they released a brand new iOS app today called Grand Theft Auto iFruit. Yes, it's a brand new free app. It allows you to actually personalize a bunch of different cars, which is really cool within the app. So you can change the paint color, you can get some brand new brakes on your car, and of course, you're gonna wanna upgrade that engine because that Toyota Prius engine you have in that car, it is shit. I'm sorry, you need to upgrade that. So all of that, of course, available on the app on your mobile phone, and once you customize it on your phone, it actually syncs back into your main game, which is pretty freaking cool. Also inside of the app is a mini game called Looking After Chop the Dog. Chop apparently is a brand new pet that your player can actually have in-game, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like one of those like old Tamagotchi things. You gotta like look after the pet and be like, oh no, it needs to be fed. Oh no, it's gonna die. Oh shit, it died. So yeah, look out for that if you want to take care of Chop the Dog on your iPhone. You can now do that. The last topic I want to talk about today is all about Apple iOS 7, of course, being released tomorrow. Yes, that's right. Many people continuing to tweet me, email me, be like, when is iOS 7 coming? Well, tomorrow it will be available for free for public download, so get your hands on that. But the big question, how do you prep your device for this update? The number one thing that I always say before updating your device is to back it up. You can, of course, do that through iCloud if you want to, if you have a large enough iCloud backup thing. Though, since I have the 64GB iPhone, it does not fit on iCloud. So the way that I do it is I plug it into iTunes and then back it up onto my computer. It tends to be a little bit faster if you do it in that fashion, and hey, it's local on your computer, so there's nothing really wrong with that. After backing up all of your pictures, music, and your other random crap, you are now ready to upgrade to iOS 7. At this time, you can simply wait for the pop-up to appear on your device being like, iOS 7 is ready. It probably doesn't say that, probably just like a little banner at the top. Or you can continually refresh iTunes until it appears there. Refresh, 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 refresh. iOS 7 download! At least that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. But now that you have iOS 7, it's time for you to get a brand new iPhone because the iPhones launch this Friday. Yes, Friday the 20th, the iPhone 5C will go on sale along with the iPhone 5S. Though keeping in mind the iPhone 5C has already been available for pre-order for like a week. But the iPhone 5S is not available for pre-order. No, it is only available in store and online on the 20th. But for those thinking of buying a brand new iPhone, be warned. Many rumors are stating that stock will be incredibly low for these new devices. The iPhone 5C will have actually quite a bit of stock, but the iPhone 5S, yeah, it's gonna be hard to come by. It's reported that there will be more space gray iPhone 5Ss than any other color, simply because more people order those than any other color. So if you're thinking of buying a white one or a gold one, you better either log on or get to a store quick. Also, the 64 gig capacity iPhones tend to sell out the fastest, so if you want to get one of those, again, be at the store or online, like as quick as you can. So since there'll be a crazy constraint on the number of iPhones at launch, and many people of course will be lining up outside of Apple stores, and with GTA 5 just having launched, and of course more people waiting outside of game stores, I kind of want to know the question here, have you ever waited outside of a store for a product to launch? Like you've sat there with a bunch of other people and been like, this is gonna be crazy, I can't wait for the store to open in 10 hours, it's gonna be amazing. Let me know if you've ever waited outside of a store for a new product to launch in the comment section down below. I once waited for the iPad 2 to launch. That was fun. I think I spent like 5 hours in line. It was like a geekdom right there. It was like, so many geeks. But that's my story, and of course, if you don't want to leave a comment down below, don't fret. You can also let me know on my Facebook page, through Twitter, or on Google+. Links to all that and the other topics I talked about in today's episode in the description down below, down there. Also, of course, if you enjoyed today's show, why don't hit up that like button, subscribe, and maybe even share the show with your friends. Until tomorrow, I'm Curtis Parody, and that's what's happening now. Right now, I'm gonna go wait outside for my copy of GTA 5 to arrive, because that's gonna be cray.